All right. Looks like we have a few people straggling in already. Hey, Christine's with us this week. Thanks again. Oh, wow. We have a bunch of people. Thank you all so much. Let's try this week to get our diamond painting pen turned and knock out a few more handles for our kitchen set. If we're lucky, we may get them all turned. We'll see. Pardon me that I don't have all this stuff drilled already for the week, but it's been a busy last 7 or 10 days. Holy cow. We have a bunch of people already. Hi, Momo, Brian, Joan. Wow, look at that. Bunch of people already. Tom will not be joining us this week. He has an errand to run, so he will not be here this week. But we should have everybody else that's normally here. Hopefully, we have some new ones as well. But we'll see what happens. Uh, that bed isn't big enough for that. That's good to know. Give me 1 second. This handle's going to be just a little bit shorter. Hopefully, everybody's having a good week. Oh, that one will work. Thanks, Momo. And we will run a test piece to make sure this is correct. Better to run a test piece than it is to lose a whole blank. Perfect. Okay, we'll set this back up. Anybody have any questions? Hey, Steve. Oh, we're going to make a diamond painting pen, and we're going to make the rest of the handles for some of our kitchen set and try to get that completed. That sound all right with Steve? We'll do a little bit of drilling here, and then we'll be ready to go. Steve, I already squared up the ends of my blanks on the sander, and then I put an X on the end of them so that we know where the center is when we drill them. Steve, I know the lower part of the state is seeing a lot of rain and flooding. Are you guys seeing much of that down there yet? Hey, Caden's with us too. Hey, Darren. All right. We will get busy in just a second. I'm trying to put all the inserts in for the handles. We just drilled them all up. Now we could have put all the inserts in and we will be in business. I thought I had one more. I don't. Anybody have any big plans this week? For this coming weekend? Hmm. Okay, let's drill our diamond painting blank and we will be ready to get turning. For anyone else that is a maker that's in here that drills on the lathe, do you use a keyed or keyless chuck? And why is that your preferred method? I should say. Hey, should be a nice diamond pin out of this bright blue blank. I don't know if I have a red one over there this week or not. I might have something in a real sparkly red. I do. Before I put the chuck away, do we want to take a vote? Do we want to see the blue and white one or the shiny red? Anybody care to vote? Love the blue, Michelle says. Well, the blue may be the winner. Nice. Sounds like everybody's busy this week. Let's see. We have Steve keeps throwing extra votes in there. We have 3 red and looks like 2 blue. Well, we still have the stuff out. We can make the red. Red is the winner. All right. Let's put some marks on it and we'll drill it up. Okay. There was a time that I visited New York City and there was a campaign going on put on by Macy's. And I remember seeing a window advertisement that was a real deep, rich red like that. And the campaign was called Red, she said. And it had different red rubies and stuff like that. One other fashionable things. There it is. But I remember that being a campaign, and that's where the sparkly red came from. It's a memory that sticks out from 15 years ago. Hello. I believe Mickey M is a new one. Thanks for joining us this week. Okay. Hey, Debbie Misko made it. All right. Hopefully the appointment went well. I'm going to push mute and turn on the dust collector. It gets a little bit loud. All right. Sorry, I've ignored some comments there. Need more red pens. Debbie, this is a gorgeous red. Like I said earlier, it's from a campaign that I remember seeing in New York, I don't know, 15 years ago or so. But this is an absolutely gorgeous red. It will polish up so bright it'll make a ruby jealous. It's yours. You're positive, huh? Well, let's see what luck unfolds. We will get out our pond pink sanding station and be ready to roll. Tom isn't with us this week, but we'll still use the pond pink container. He'll be happy when he watches the replay. Last week's replay ended up, I did get it back from YouTube. So I will be posting the winner of that tomorrow. Hopefully, I get this one back really quick and we can do both of them tomorrow. If not, we can probably do both of them Thursday. Like I said, the last 10 days have been overly busy, complicated for us. Hey, there's Glenn. Hey, thank you, Patrick. What's the matter, Glenn? You're having issues getting used to the West Coast time after being on the East Coast for so long. I bet that's a little bit of jet lag. You also gain time versus your time leaving here and your time arriving there. Darren, the stickler for the rules. Yes, it is. Denny really likes the color. Hey, there's Denzy. Denny's with us. Thanks again, Denny, for joining us this week. This red is really, really sharp. It makes beautiful writing pens. It makes a very classic look, very timeless look. I'll make up some segmented blanks with this and some cutoffs of the black and white blanks, and we'll make some segmented pens with this nice ruby red in between there and some of the really intense black and white segments. Debbie is ready to roll. Only 20. I'm surprised there's not a second zero on there. Maybe it's just a short trip this time. Look at this. Looks like we have a small competition going between Debbie and Christine. We may pack more blanks. I will gladly pour some more of the red. It's one of my favorite to make. Sometimes we add a little black to it to give it a real ominous look, and we call it the Red Dragon. Hey, look at that from the other side of the world famous Teeny. Look at that, Joan. The color is stunning. When you see it all polished up, it gets even better. I had a client about 6 months ago get a dozen pens, six Zen and six of the cigar style pens like we made last week in this red color. The shape should be pretty nice on this too. This is more of a medium, maybe thicker side of medium. Darren, this in you know what? That's a good idea. I'll tell you what, you're full of good ideas, Darren. This would make some gorgeous bespoke length blanks because we can take a little bit of the opaque out of it and make it just slightly transparent. You won't have to internal polish transparent, but it will have a beautiful look when the light hits it. It'll add a lot of depth to it. In black, it's even better. We just about got it. Perfect. The facets on this should give it a lot of shine too. Thanks, Teeny. There's still a lot of good blanks left from today. A lot of beauties left in there. Don't be embarrassed to show yours at all. We all started somewhere. I assure you, some of my early pens were not great. Some were better than others, but we all started somewhere. Do not be afraid to show where you start and always keep your first one. It's a good reminder of where you are and it keeps you humble. I still have my very first pen. My sixth pen I ever turned is on my desk at the office. All right, let's see what that looks like. We all started somewhere. Any one of us will tell you that. And there are way better turners in this group than I am. They will gladly help you. Darren, Steve, Glenn, they're all better turners than I am. They'll gladly help. I tell you what, everybody's after this one this week. I guess the red beats the blue this week, huh? See if we can speed this up a little bit. The shape is very ergonomic. The glow in the dark, like magenta, and then the glow in the dark ones that are rainbowed of several different colors of glow in the dark are pretty wild as well. Well, you can definitely use a good red pen. Absolutely. If you don't win this one, we will gladly have some blanks. I'll pour some this evening for tomorrow's drop. Absolutely. Have fun and be safe. Yes. Turning is absolutely relaxing. It's like a solace. And when you have a ubiquitous blanks addiction, you turning can really get addicting as well. Absolutely, it will overcome you very fast if you're not careful. Looks like candy. Yeah, kind of reminds you of the old cinnamon hardtack candy. Ironically, I asked that question, I think, last year around Christmas time, if anyone had ever had hard candy or hardtack candy made at home. There were some in the group that had. I think it originally started as a thing here in Appalachia, but there were some people that had heard of it on the West Coast. But primarily, most of the members that chimed in lived here close to Appalachia. Hey, thanks for the time you have spent so far. Hopefully, we see you later. Retro Sneak 23. Thank you for joining. Darren knows. Darren knows all too well. Hey, Catherine's with us as well. Darren keeps a box of zucchini. I just ship it to him every couple of weeks. It's just water. This is not a hibachi restaurant. Yeah, I think we'll be good. Yeah, vodka would smell bad. You need a Debbie box. I actually have a Debbie box that I've got to finish a little surprise up for you, and then it's headed your way. It has a few in it. Warehouse instead of a box, right? It is full colors. There's a surprise in there for you as well. I was going to finish one more up that we discussed the other day. Let's give this a double wax, maybe even a triple wax since it's a beautiful red. There's one done. Two, we have the logistics to make anything happen. You need a whole pallet, we can get a whole pallet. The only thing I caution you, Tina, is getting the whole pallet through the customs in Germany may be a bit of a headache, but otherwise, not a bad gig. Only one way to find out. Fill it up. I purchased a pallet of wood from Australia before. That's always fun. I heard my big dog scratch into the door. He wants in the shop. Gave him a treat and sent him back to the house. Man, that's so daggone smooth and shiny. The dust doesn't want to leave it alone. Holy cow. Can't get the dust to not stick to it. Sorry about that. Up for examination. Hello, Rosalind. Is it shiny enough? Can really see the diamond glitter down inside of there. Hello, Sparkle Sister. Teeny, that's funny you say that you love glitter because prior to making blanks, I'm not a glitter fan, but it does make some absolutely beautiful pens for the longest time because glitter never dies. Glitter was banned at our house, and right now it's only confined to the shop. So outside of the shop, we don't have glitter anywhere. It seems like it's everywhere. As soon as you open it, and it lives on your clothes forever. And if you have children, it's even worse. Hey, my lovely wife decided to join us. Thanks, love. I am very blessed to have such a great partner in life. Thanks for joining, love. Glitter is banned in your house too. My daughter disliked me very much for that rule. Prior to making blanks, we used to say that glitter was the herpes of art. It turned out gorgeous, and it's super comfortable. The wax at AutoZone, Rosalind, is McGuire's Gold Glass. It is. I'm telling you. Other than the use of blanks, I think glitter gets used in so many things that's why we've always adopted that policy that it was the herpes of art. That red one is beautiful. That's for sure. Okay, we can leave that tail sock. Now let's switch over and make some handles for our tools, our kitchen tools. Hey, Amber's with us as well. Thank you. I like your enthusiasm, Christine. She's set on. She's going to win that pen. If her and Debbie lived close. Hey, thanks, Momo. Good night, Christine. We'll see you next week. So now we're going to use what's known as a collet chuck, and we have to switch collets for the piece we are going to turn because the shaft sizes are different. These would be collets. They're designed to grip 360 degrees opposed to just on a couple points. If you get into making bespoke pens, a collet chuck will be something you become very familiar with. If you do much lathe work, a collet chuck is super handy. Three jaw chuck's always handy. I always like the three jaw more than a four jaw. Let's see if we can find us a. There's a prime candidate for a sacrificial piece. Hey, Kurt's with us this evening. No, nope, no trouble here. No.